I made under stress to either the police officers when they were questioning me or before, after.
What do you want to do with them?
I would like to suppress them so that they don't hinder my trial experience, as I was not.
What does that mean?
Well, I was not given proper notice of my rights when I was detained, and I was questioned thoroughly afterwards.
You have to file a motion. You have to lay out specifics as to how and or another any statement that you made, which it doesn't sound to me like was the subject matter of necessarily an custodial interrogation, but it doesn't really matter. You're going to need to lay out all the elements of that before I would rule on that. But in its form, as it sits right now, that motion's denied without prejudice.
The defendant has notified the court of exculpatory video evidence. Okay. I don't have any response to that, really, beyond the fact that it seems that these are videos the defendant has, and that he hasn't received any videos from my office yet, so I don't see how
I have
he can respond to any piece of this.
I have videos, both FOIA requested from the U.S.A. Police Department and my own. I was formalizing the process for the prosecutor to build her prosecution.
To do what?
When I requested discovery items that I'm going to do following the rules of civil procedure. That's what I was, yeah.
So this last one, what are you going to do with that? What do you want the court to do?
I want the court to find on what grounds throughout the discovery process that I'm guilty of these crimes.
Okay, sir, it doesn't, you seem to want this process to work away. It doesn't.
Maybe that's the disadvantage of being pro se.
Yes, there are huge disadvantages because I think you know what you're doing, but you don't. It's become readily clear to me. You have no idea what you're doing.
Right.
And so I'm going to ask you, and it's going to cause some difficulty for you. So I'm going to ask you again, do you wish to be represented by an attorney?
I do not.
Okay. Motion denied.
I request the court cancel all current bond conditions pending the
Motion denied.
Thank you. Motion to continue proceedings. People weren't opposed to adjournments, but this is actually kind of includes several things. The request is to continue all future hearings until requested testimony, evidence, and possible records are provided. So I don't have an issue if the defendant needs more time to be prepared to have hearing, but I do have an issue if he's trying to say that he can't do anything until we get somebody's medical records. So I'm going to get a search on somebody's medical records and to depose officers in the criminal case.
Which both of those have been denied. So by default, that would have to be denied if that's what he's asking.